Manage a home and a career, or you spend your days taking care of your kids in a house, you probably dream of hitting the lottery. Well, there are many powerful women who don't have to dream anymore because one big idea changed their lives, and now they're mommy millionaires. And Kim Lavine is the author of Mommy Millionaire, How I Turned My Kitchen Table Idea into $1 million, and how you can too. Kim, good morning.
Good morning, Ann.
Pleasure. Listen, what you did was pretty amazing. Your husband had just been laid off from work,
right,
and you had a huge mortgage, right, and you decided to turn yourself into a millionaire. How?
I made this kitchen table idea for Christmas presents for my kids' teachers one year. I gave them away, and before I knew it, people from all over town were calling me the Wovit Lady and asking me how to get one.
The Wovit actually is something that you put corn inside, right? And then you stick them in the microwave, and people can put them on their necks for a massage to relax.
Right. Spa therapy treatment pillow lasts up to hours, patented.
And who knew that it would be so big?
Nobody knew. I ended up renting kiosks at 4 malls in 2002 and sold $225,000 worth of Wovits in 8 weeks.
Let's help then other mothers. In fact, there's one whose name is Sandy, and she wants to start an apparel company. She's from Charlottesville, Virginia. Let's take a listen.
Okay.
A friend of mine and I were outside last week with our kids in the snow and came up with a great idea to help keep our toddlers warm. I was wondering how we go about getting our product made without giving our idea away.
Good question.
Good question. The first thing they need to do is protect themselves. I would recommend that they go to the USPTO.gov website, which is the United States Patent and Trademark Office, and file a provisional patent application, or a PPA. They can use that to protect themselves for up to a year as they investigate manufacturing and marketing of their product, and then they can convert it to a non-provisional patent application after that. The next thing they should definitely do is an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. They can go to score.org at the template gallery and just download it for free, and it protects them while they talk to people about their ideas.
All right, okay. The next question comes from Vanita in Illinois.
I have an idea to start a T-shirt company of Christian-themed T-shirts that I will market and distribute to churches and bookstores. I've got what I know is a great idea, but I don't want to invest all of my own personal funds. How should I approach?
Good question.
Raising money is the hardest thing any entrepreneur.
And not overspending your money,
right.
too.
You don't want to overcapitalize, but raising money is the toughest thing anybody has to do. Believe it or not, most millionaires I know funded their company on credit cards. It can be scary to run up $20,000 worth of debt on your credit cards, but you have to remember there's two kinds of debt. There's good debt and bad debt. Good debt generates revenue, bad debt consumes revenue. So this is good debt. The next thing you should do is get a home equity loan. They're easy to get. You borrow against it only as you need it, and the interest is tax deductible. Third, but most importantly, there's $20 billion available in angel capital or private equity alone every year, and it's growing by 20%. This is money that they give you in exchange for stock. You never have to pay it back. It's never been easier to raise private equity money from angel investors.
But about the first two, though, you've got to be very careful not to overextend yourself. I mean, that is very dangerous. I heard of somebody starting a business who maxed out all of his credit cards, and that's not a good way to go. So be very, very careful.
Right.
All right. Also, Kelly from St. Louis, Missouri, has a question.
I've worked in marketing since receiving my master's. I've been designing wedding invitations, programs, children's birthday party invitations, and would like to expand this business once I do stay home. But what I don't know is how to make the appropriate contacts within the paper and printing industries and advertise.
Okay, we only have a couple seconds left.
This is great. She's working out of her home, no overhead. Go to a trade show. It's the best value you can get, and you can also market your product from a prototype there and cold call. I took my product to Macy's on a cold call.
Well, by your example, a lot of women want to follow you. Kim,
thanks so much.
Thank you for giving us this good advice this morning. And again, the book is called Mommy Millionaires, and you can find an excerpt on our website. Up next, another successful mom, Paula Dean, is here. But first, visit today on